Tom.
Well, it appears... Manatee! This is the tail end of some zoomies right here. What? You see, you tired, buddy? Tried to get footage of it sooner, but he conked out before I was able to get the camera ready. Anyway, welcome to a brand new week. It is, it's Monday, as these weeks on the vlog generally start. And if there's a drinking game associated with me saying that every time I start a new vlog, then take a drink. I got more of the furniture set up. Got a TV stand. I got my PS4, Steam Link, and Switch dock there. Spare Switch dock. I also got some end tables. However, there we go. That's what I wanted to show. There's one end table. And then right here is the other one. But there's a little bit of a problem, as you can see, because it doesn't quite cover up like everything that the missing segment of the couch, doesn't cover everything up that the missing segment of the couch exposes, rather. So that went pretty well. Today was a pretty chill day after Yu-Gi-Oh night. Napped pretty much. Napped. I went to bed. Woke up today, and then decided to put the furniture together. Did that for a little bit, and then I went to ski shores with him, just so he can get out of the house a little bit. I think it's something that he kind of needs after being cooped up here for several days in that donut. People were very sympathetic to him, and he got a burger patty out of it. So he's got, he doesn't have much to complain about right now. I've been playing more Pokemon Unite. I've only played maybe one or two matches since I think it's actually 3 since between yesterday and today. And I'm having so much fun with it. It may be paid I'm pretty sure the last week's vlog hasn't been edited yet, but I made a lot of comments about the monetization in it that I'm not 100% sure about. So those are most likely going to be cut out, and they were mostly positive because I feel playing that I really didn't feel like that the monetization the pay to win stuff affected much. That's just me, but that could also be what I was talking. That could also be something where it's maybe they're only putting me in with other players who aren't paying for stuff, so that way I get hooked on it, and then they put me in exclusively matches with people who pay to win, so that way I feel like I have to do the same thing. So we'll see about that. I doubt that's the case. I hope that's not the case. But I wouldn't put it past a free-to-play game that's very microtransaction heavy. Love it or hate it, I think Pokemon Unite is fun. I don't plan on spending any money on it, but then again, a lot of games that I've probably purchased over the years where I didn't plan on spending any extra money with it, and I did. Anywho, but no, I had a good time. I've been having a good time with that. I've also been expanding a bit of the world, a bit of my D&D world, because I have that country set up that I was talking about before, and I mentioned it before. I mentioned the name of it on stream or whatever. It's called the continent's called Nescentia. Still don't have a name for the world, but I'm starting to create because I want this to be a big expansive world, and I want to go back to it in other campaigns. After I after I DM the first one, hopefully there'll be others that come after that. But I started making a pantheon of gods exclusive to that. So it's not going to be any of the gods that are normally in D&D, at least from the player's handbook or whatever. I'm making my own pantheon and having them assigned to each of the domains, and maybe homebrewing some domains as well. I'm inspired by Arcadum because he's done that as well. The undead domain that Koki is part of is a homebrew one that Arcadum made, and that was a lot of fun. So we'll have to see what I can do with that. So far, I've only made the Denizens of Hell, which are basically offshoots of demons and devils and other various fiends that are going to be about there, and also the gods that occupy them. I'm gonna work on a more a more holy. I called them the Holy Pantheon, the Infernal Pantheon, and then I want one I want like a physical based pantheon, and then I want like the four elements kind of deal, and then I also want I also want it like an emotion pantheon, and have gods kind of based off of like different emotions. We'll see how that goes. I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go. I wanted to get to work today, but I think I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the night. I got my TV set up down here, so I'm probably gonna play some more Pokemon Unite, which is probably what I'll end up streaming tomorrow as well. I want to see if there's anybody who will want to play multiplayer with that. We recorded some of it on Steven and Friends, and that's what got me hooked. So, you know, again, got anybody to blame for my Pokemon Unite addiction? It's them. But got to work on the D&D campaign. I have last week's vlog to edit, and then I also have June's. I've got to gather clips for June's highlight reel because I haven't done that yet. And then also starting in August, because clips are now available on YouTube. Basically the same thing as Twitch clips. You just it's like you pull up a chunk of a video and you put it and you make like a link for it. But yeah, clips are now available. So I'm probably gonna have people, in addition to like commenting on YouTube videos, I'll probably have people submit clips for that, which will make it pretty easy for me to just like pick and choose which clips will go in the highlight reel. I'll be able to like timestamp them a lot easier, get them to Austin, yada yada yada. So I feel like clips are going to be really useful in getting specific highlights to my editor, as opposed to what I've been doing of going through each comment section and finding the tomfoolery link. I'm probably going to keep doing that, but I'm probably going to prioritize clips. So if you're one of the people who actively timestamps for tomfoolery, consider making a clip instead, and then there will be the tomfoolery submissions channel on my Discord will be changed to a YouTube clips channel, because the Twitch clips I always just grab directly off of Twitch, and YouTube is just a little bit harder to grab. So having the clips directly from YouTube would be significantly easier. I'm going in circles right now. I'm gonna take the rest of the night off though. It is Saturday, and haven't really done a lot of filming this time around. I've been well, I wouldn't say I've been busy, because I've been spending a lot of my time playing Pokemon Unite. Also, I gotta fix those. There's two of them that are falling off, and a bunch more that are in the process of falling off. In regards to that, Lyle from Lyle Rath, he's got a YouTube channel called Sounds Goodish, where it's my dog trying to take my towel. No, it's tutorials on like things like sound design and and music stuff. And there's a way you can hang these better in a temporary sense, where basically you use like this really strong double-sided tape combined with painter's tape. So that way the strong tape can hold them up and it won't like fail like the 3M strips are on here. And the painter's tape will prevent any wall damage when you go to take them down. Hey, bud. He's still in. It's been a little over a week since the donutting, so he's still having a time with that. And we just yesterday was the last of his Flintstones chewable Vicodin, so he's gonna be out of the cone probably in like one or two. It's Saturday. Anywhere from 3 to 6 days, he'll be able to be out of that cone. Another thing interesting that happened though is I went on to eBay, Craigslist, and Facebook Marketplace, and from there I was able to get Diddley Arts, PGA European Tour, and Glover. Combined with the nearly 300 N64 games over there, that means that I am very zoomed in on my face, and that I have completed the North American N64 collection. Maybe. I've got to double check, just to make absolutely sure, but if I tracked it all correctly, I have every single North American N64 game, and I have every single North American Wii U game. Next step after that for collecting, though, is probably going to be... probably GameCube. I doubt I'm gonna get very. That's gonna take me forever. I'm never actively collecting it. And one thing that my buddy Steven George said that made game collecting unbearable for him. Well, maybe not unbearable, but less fun for him, was the fact that they put a deadline on themselves. Because they want to have the games ready for their yearly charity marathon for Extra Life in November. But I think they're really close to finishing off Wii. And I have a lot of the pretty expensive GameCube games already. One of the real big ones that I'm missing is... what's that game called? Pokemon Box. That's going to be really... that's one I should probably knock off sooner than later. Because the last time I saw a complete in box Pokemon Box copy was 3 years ago. Actually, at Classic Games Fest for $420. Now, complete in box retails for more than $1,000. So game collecting just keeps getting worse and worse. However, hey, with the games that I got, I pretty much have a pretty sound investment here if I ever got to sell them. But in terms of today, I'm going to head over to Ray's house. He invited me over to his house. Ray and Tina invited me over to go swimming. Hence why I'm decked out in this collared shirt that is going to be my faux Hawaiian shirt and a pair of swim trunks that don't match. But it's orange and blue, so I'll take it. Which means you're going to be left home alone all over again. Poor pup. Poor pup. I did play with he did play with the vacuum this morning though, so he's at least got a little bit of engagement going. I forgot what the term is for it. Not engagement. Whatever. But yeah, gonna be heading over there. Probably not gonna bring the vlog camera, but I'll try to take some pictures. Pretty much like if this is like a social gathering. One thing that when I went over to Gassy Mexican's place for his 4th of July place. One thing that they kind of made me realize, and I usually ask before I film anyway, but one thing it kind of made me realize is that at big gatherings like this, it's probably better not to film and so that people can just like enjoy the party. So that way they don't feel pressured to be like on for content. So I feel like still images would still be acceptable though. So I'll have like a little bit of a montage of our pool fun time over at Ray's right now. Except I ended up not taking any pictures for the same reason why I didn't actually vlog. I took pictures of the food though. So that party that party at Ray's was pretty awesome. Swam around for a bit, chilled and then played some Yu-Gi-Oh, but I only had my one deck, so I kind of just I swam and talked to people and ate great food. Oh my god, Ray and Tina go all out when it comes to the food at the parties they host because it's like mwah, always so good. They did have some wings there. I think they ordered them from Buffalo Wild Wings. And one of them was a mango habanero, but it wasn't labeled correctly. So two people had it initially without knowing what kind it was, and then we were just goading people afterwards to be like, yeah, no, it's a rite of passage at this point. 3 people have taken it. 4 people have eaten the really spicy one. Now it's your turn. Yeah, it was hot. I like really spicy food. I like subtle spice, but like in terms of like going like chasing the spice dragon, my whole thing is like if I don't hate myself by the end of it, then it's not spicy enough. The manatee just left the room. So he's so yeah. Did I say that it's Sunday? It is Sunday. Hey, there we go. I was talking about Ray's party the whole time. And didn't actually introduce the new day, so there's that. Manatee's going downstairs, which worries me. He was a real jerk today, cause I was trying to get cause these kept falling off. The sound panels kept falling off, and I was trying to get them put back up. And he's just like constantly sniffing around, like biting the tape, biting the scissors, like all that jazz, and like he kept like pulling. I've got a couple of amiibos on that dresser over there. And he kept pulling them off. Fortunately, they're still in the box, but he kept pulling them off. And I was like, "You're done. You got to get out of here. You can't do that anymore." So there's that. I wanted to do fortune cookie last night, but I wasn't really feeling up to it, so I just spent the rest of the night doing backlog stuff, getting the backlog filled out, which I actually did. kind of hard to tell on there. That was the Backloggery website, but under N64 it says I've got 298 games. Technically I only have 297, but I've got 2 copies of the same game because one of them is the gold cartridge Zelda Ocarina of Time, and the other one, and yeah. Oh, well, yeah, actually, hold on. Technically, I only have 296 because the 2 missing ones. One, like I said, is the Zelda Ocarina of Time gold cartridge because I've got both of those, and the other one is 40 Winks, which is not an official Nintendo 64 game. It was one that was released like 2 years ago by a company called Pico Interactive, where they bought the rights to it in order to be able to finish the N64 version, because it was going to come out in N64. I actually remember having that Nintendo Power where they talk about it. But it only ever came out in PlayStation, so they ended up getting the rights to it and porting it to an N64 cartridge, and I have that on my shelf. So yeah. Anyway, in terms of today being, Sunday, that's exactly what I did. I also played a lot of Pokemon Unite. I'm mostly just logging in. I do sort of care about my rank in ranked mode. At this point, I'm mostly playing it just to upgrade my to get like the Battle Pass stuff full. And then if that's full, like, to get to, like, the Cinderace skin, if that's full, then it's like, okay, this is worth it then. Then I'm going to buy the Battle Pass and get all the other rewards that come from it that are locked. Because there's a ton of rewards on there that are locked if you don't actually have the Battle Pass, but other ones you just get from, like, every other level anyway. And then, like I said, if I end up getting up to the point where I can get that Cinderace skin, that'll be like, then now is the time where it's worth it to buy the Battle Pass. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, this has been a week. It's been a really short. It felt short. This week felt really short as opposed to the week before. Yeah, last week, which felt a lot longer. But yeah, that's pretty much been this week. And it is the 1st of August, so I'd like to give a big shout out to my patrons on Patreon for their continued support. If you want to consider becoming a patron, you can click the link in the description or at the end of this video. And on top of that, we are going to be doing our movie night next Friday and our game night the Friday after that. By which I mean the 13th and the 20th of August. Haven't picked out a movie yet. I was going to try and find Black Cauldron, but I'm having trouble finding it, so I'm going to find a backup as well, just in case I can't find a copy of Black Cauldron. We'll have to see. And then for game night, I haven't even bothered figuring that for it. So yeah, the $10 a month tier, or tier 2 sub on Twitch for the movie night, and then the $20 a month tier on Patreon, or tier 3 sub on Twitch, which, by the way, the Patreon one is cheaper if you want to do game night for $5 left, but not get the Twitch benefits, which at this point is just emotes. So yeah, those are the rewards. And also with that one, you also, with the tier 3 stuff, with the Golden Quagsire tier, you also get the game night as well. So yeah, thank you all so much for your support, and thank you, even if you're not supporting me on Patreon, thank you for watching. Thank you for, like, watching, sharing, commenting, liking, all that jazz. Because, like, all the little actions you do on that, they add up across everybody who watches. And then like, that really, like, sort of, like, bolsters me in terms of, like, YouTube's, like, search stuff and, like, all that jazz. So I thank everybody for that. But anyway, it's been a good week. Tomorrow I'm playing D&D, and I'm not really sure what else I'm looking forward to in the next week, but we'll see. But anyway, I will see you all next week. Later!